Oh my. Yes, it's been a day. Ooh. We're gonna wait just a minute. Hopefully internet's gonna be okay. We're having bad weather here, but it's been on and off, so we're getting a little bit of a lull right now. I look like a witch. I've been out in the rain, mud, and dogs, and I love it. But I am tired, I will tell you that much. For those of you new jumping on, I'm Tracy, and this is Tracy's Paws Rescue here in Hondo, Texas. And the building I'm in is called Oliver's House. And there is a canine chorus going on, as you can hear. What I've been doing, because it's been pouring, is trying to get the dogs out as much as possible when it's light, not raining so hard. I'm a huge proponent of exercise. I don't keep dogs crated, for very long. I want them running around just like me. If I don't get my exercise, everything just falls apart. So, same for them. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this around because I gotta show you who's having some major shenanigans outside. Look at this. That's Moose, that's my big 80-pound beast, that big black dog. And there's we call her Senna, no ears, because somebody home cropped her ears. And that's Jacqueline. So 2 of those dogs are from Ashley Garza, and Big Moose is from my friend Vivian. This is a motley crew here, guys. I'll tell you what, they are rambunctious. They love to play. Oh, I could sit and watch it all day. But you can see, look, it's been, well, maybe you can't really tell, but it's been pouring here. See our little brick path? I love that path, guys. It's an ongoing campaign. Wow. They're really, listen to them talk. Hi, Jamie Judge. Yes, Leanne White said India's rainy and soaked too. Yep. Hi, Rosie and Ivy. And then Margie Butcher, hi Margie. Terry Frank. And let's see, Terry says, you look fine. Oh, thank you, Terry. I don't feel it, I'm just really tired. Hi, Doreen. Doreen adopted Abby and Nisha, and she says they send their love. Love right back at you. Okay, look at these shenanigans. So, what I'm going to have to do when we stop, because I really don't want to stay on too long, but I always seem to say that and then I ramble. Who's that? Okay, a little bit of an update on the border shelter. As you know, I have been talking with the mayor on and off for the past year. And for those of you new, I had a lot of complaints about the shelter that I go to down near the border, just cleaning, and I could go on and on and on. So I wrote a nice letter, but very direct, to the mayor, addressing my concerns. And I asked him to please respond by the 2nd of September, and he did. And it was very encouraging. Everything was positive in there. But there were a lot of things that weren't addressed. So I am going to take that letter and put it side by side, the letter that I sent him, and I'll be putting together a response to see what the next step is. And I'll tell you guys, the past couple of weeks, since I've been so focused on trying to help those dogs down there, I have learned so much, and some of it I wish I didn't learn. And I've been researching, laws regarding inspections and all of that. And I can honestly tell you we have a broken system. So if you are tired of seeing those 100 and 200 dog or animal seizures that you see all the time on the news or on social media, there's a reason why we have those. It's gotten to that point. We don't have a state inspector that inspects places like TracysPaws. I mean, let's face it, you guys don't personally know me. You've never personally been to my facility. A lot of people have. But people need to be inspected, and randomly inspected, and not by somebody the organization pays to inspect them. It needs to be a state position. I have been bombarded over the past, I'm going to say over the past year, with emails, pictures, all kinds of complaints about rescue groups, people that claim to be dog rescuers. And in my personal opinion, after looking at some of this material, I wish I could unsee it, because I believe strongly that there are a lot of people that do dog rescue that are exploiting the suffering of these animals for money. So let me just give you a word of wise. If you see posts on Facebook, or you're not familiar with a group and they're asking for money, make sure you know where that dog or cat is going, because a lot of times that people I see doing this, they don't even have the animal in their possession. And I have seen pictures of groups that are well-known groups with cages stacked up to the top in a warehouse, and horrendous conditions. So people who rescue animals don't always do it for the right reasons. And if I have not personally learned that over the past 3 years with my history with the other group, let's face it, guys, even people that you think wholeheartedly have the best intentions, some of them can be very swayed by money, power, and greed. And I'm going to make you a promise, after what I have been through over the past 3 years, and over the past, I guess, couple of years since I've been so focused on cleaning up these border shelters, I'm going to do everything in my power to get a state paid position that inspects rescue groups like me. Because let's face it, guys, one of these days, what if I lose my marbles and I start stacking cages in here, or, who knows? It would be nice to have somebody coming out here, checking the list and saying, here's what you're doing right, here's what you can improve on. And that goes for anybody that has more than 5 dogs, I think. So a state position where people are inspected. I believe so strongly that we have to have that, and I'm going to do everything I can. I don't know, I can just promise you, before this woman leaves this earth, I will have a state position that inspects groups like TracysPaws and all of these rescue groups that you see asking for money online, random inspections where people come in and take a look at your place. Because let's face it, if you don't have anything to hide, come on in, right? The last group I was with, they hide. Why? Because they have something to hide. So if you're looking at groups, or let's say, you're trying to help a dog find a rescue and they won't let you come to their facility, and they're telling you, I'm going to meet you down the road, don't send the dog there. That's a red flag. So, anybody who we accept dogs from, they're more than welcome to come into our facility and see where the dog's going to stay. That's important to us. It's important to me. It's important to the person that found the dog. So many times I'm hearing people send dogs to rescue and they never hear another word. Where did that dog end up? I don't know, but what I'm finding out is there's more bad ones than good ones. And I want people inspected. So anyway, I'll be putting together a formal response. I have some people behind the scenes helping me with the response I'm going to put together for the border shelter, but it was encouraging, it was upbeat, it was positive, and I want to believe in humanity as long as I can, and I'm hopeful that we will be a long-term partner with this facility down there and bring change and education to the community and all of that. But I've always told you, rescue work requires rescue, spay neuter, it requires education, and what was the fourth thing? Stronger laws. And I believe that I am the right person to advocate for that. I have a very strong background in animal health, in rescue. I'm passionate, I can be tenacious, and I'm gonna get that state position because I wanna make sure that these dogs and cats and people who rescue animals are taking good care of them and they have clean facilities. And so anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with that. I'm gonna take you around, before I do, the Border Boys, as I mentioned, are confirmed. Look, their t-shirts came in the mail. Hold on a minute. Oh my Lord, I tell ya, I can't wait to see this. Can you just see Big Rick and that, him and Eddie? Well, that's what we're gonna roll up in when we go to Leesburg, Virginia on October 8th. And the girls right now in adoptions are filling up the van. We have some double dippers. Robbie, who is one of our adoption managers, she just adopted her foster dog out to a previous adopter that we all love. Mallory, if you're watching, I can't wait to see you. And we're so happy that you're going to be adding little Mochi to your family. And that's one dog we will never have to worry about again having a good life because Mallory's about as good as it gets. So anyway, so there's that. And then Dixie Has the Ickies is in, guys, and this is going to be shipping on Monday. So we're very sorry. Sorry that we've been late shipping that out. It's just been a crazy, crazy month. But the books are in, they're headed your way. I am so proud of this book and the family that the book is about, and the veterinarian that's in the book is my dear friend, Dr. Bowman. So yeah, when you get it, I would love your feedback. And with me, if you don't like it, you can tell me, and you could tell me anything that you would like to. I don't take criticism to heart. I use it as a learning experience. So if there's something you think I should do with the next book or whatever, you don't ever be shy about telling me. I'm very, very direct. So when I have something to say, I say it. Sometimes it's not sugar-coated, and I like it when people give me that same type of feedback. So anyway, so let's go around. I'm gonna see, hold on, I have a question here from Denise. Tracy, why don't you write up a letter to our governor and have people from Texas sign it in that letter like a petition? I think that's where it's heading. So as I mentioned, a state paid position is gonna take lobbying. I've never done that before, but again, I think I'm a perfect person to advocate for these animals with my background, my history. I've worked in the rescue industry now for over a decade, and I've seen the good and the bad, but I've never got into the law end of it. When you first start in rescue, you are so hyper focused on the suffering with the animals that you just rescue. And I still do that. But now that I'm older, I see the broader picture, and I realize that I have to work to fix this problem with other solutions as well, which is why the educational program is hopefully going to be done by the end of the year. We've got one more book, a workbook that goes with it. We rescue, we have a spay-neuter clinic here. When that building is up, the Milton, we're going to have a classroom here at Oliver's house. And the next missing link there is to have me advocating for new and stronger laws that protect these animals from people that are exploiting their suffering for money, that don't keep them in sanitary conditions, don't treat them like they should. And as I said in my last feed, there is nothing that'll get me madder and crawl under my skin than anybody that takes advantage of a defenseless animal, a child, an elderly person, or somebody who cannot fend for themselves. Trust me, I will take this to the ends of the earth. So a state paid position is what we need for people to come in and inspect rescue groups like TracysPaws and all the other rescue groups you see online. If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to hide. Come on in, right? That's what I say. So if you're running one of these nasty operations, and I know who you are, and you've got tarps and disease, and your dogs are filthy and not taken care of, I'm coming after you. So I don't know how I'm going to do it, but by the time this woman takes her last breath on this planet, there's going to be a check and balance put in place with a position that inspects people like that. So, okay, let's go around and let's see. We are going to have some wet dogs, but everybody's been out, guys. I've been rotating these guys in and out all day long. Oh, here's my sweet Kenley. Hi, sweetie. This is one of the nicest border collies. She's also Chagas positive, but you talk about perfect temperament. This one has it, guys. This one has it. And then, oh, I know, this is Kenzie. Kenley and Kenzie, I'm telling you, I'm getting to a point where I can't remember names anymore, especially they're all K's. We have a Kenley and a Kenzie. I believe this is Kenley and this is Kenzie, yes. And I know who Dodger is because I've had Dodger a long time. I know, sweetie. We got to find Dodger a home. We moved him from room 2 to the front because he was packing on a little weight and needed some more exercise. I will also say, when Dodger got here, he had an ear infection that would not clear. And we found out he had MRSA in his ear, which is methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. I know, it's a mouthful. But his staph is susceptible to antibiotics, so it should not be an issue for anybody adopting him. It's cleared, but it's something you should know because MRSA, it's called MRSA. MRSA is something, there are some strains of it that are not susceptible to antibiotics, and that causes a huge problem. But his is. So Dodger's a good boy. He really, really is. Look at that boy. And he loves it here. He stayed way, way, way too long at the shelter he was at, but they loved him because his temperament's so good. So, yeah, we're talking about you, handsome. Okay, and then I have to go over here again with my sweet Elmer, who opened the lever. He knows how to open lever doors, guys. He got in earlier because it was drizzling and he didn't want to be out. When he's in his crate, he's a different dog, you know? Hi, Elmer. You're a good boy. Yep, he is a very good boy. He's an agility dog. I'll tell you right now, if you saw him outside, he is a completely different dog than you see. Look at him. You look like you're drunk. Hi, sweetheart. And he's got the most kissable little mouth. Look at that. Yes, we got to find you a home, honey. I know. You know what? This dog wants a person so bad. I just, when I'm outside with him, he can't get close enough to me. And you know what? I just want him to have his own person. I really do. He deserves that. He doesn't want to share somebody like all the dogs with me. So I see him, you know, with a single guy, you know, I just see this dog playing ball and frisbee and hiking, and he's pretty awesome. The only thing about him that I'd have to mention is I think he'll be naughty at the vet. He doesn't like to be messed with medically, so when we have to draw his blood and stuff, he doesn't like that. So just that, but that's about it. Other than that, he's pretty perfect. And he opens doors, right? He says, I don't want to talk about that. Quit ratting me out, lady. Quit ratting me out. Okay, and then we have our MangeMama. This is Naila, and she is a big, beautiful black shepherd. Yeah. But she's another 80-pounder, like, well, maybe 70, 80 pounds, like Moose. I know, sweetie. She was out. You want to go out again? I'll get you out as soon as I'm off this live feed. Yes. So she came in with 10 babies, and all 10 babies have been adopted, but big black dogs like Moose and Naila, they get overlooked. So if you know anybody looking for a really wonderful dog, she's really, I think she's fabulous. I do. So, all right, let me show you a couple newbies. Now, this is our sweet little Pebbles. She's tired, and she also had her heartworm treatment today, so I don't think she's feeling so good. She was owner surrendered, so apparently they didn't keep her on prevention, and so she had her treatment today. So we were going to be keeping a good eye on her. She's so sweet. This is one dog that has a personality like a Walmart greeter. She loves everybody, adjusts well to new situations, and she's about as cute and pretty as they come. Yes. And she's got a nubby little tail. That's another thing. You want to show them your nubby tail? Let's see if we can see it. Look. I know, it's very pretty. Look at that. You are an angel, darling. I just love her. And here's Kazoo. Now, Kazoo, look at Kazoo's tail. He got neutered on Friday. We had spay neuter day here on Friday, and so he is sore. Yes, I know, sweetheart. Now, wait till I show you Barney. Now, you remember Barney from, what was it, last week we did this? He had that stink eye, and he was petrified. I thought he was going to bite me. And so I sat, and so did Ashley, and so did Yuli. We have been working with this dog, and he's a new dog now, so hopefully he won't like do something out of character, because he doesn't really like the camera. But watch the difference. Hold on. Hi, Barney. What you doing, Barney? Hi. Hi, sweetie. Come on. You want to come outside? You want to come with Mom? Well, he looks like it might be the camera. Hold on, let me get him out. Come here. You want to come out? Come on. Come on over here by me. Hold on, Barney. No. Come here. Come on, sweetie. Come on. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Yes, he's a good boy. Say hi. Yes. Aww. Come on. He's a good boy. Wow. Okay, so you see that? What a difference. Come on up here. Come here. Come on. Now I gotta get him in. Well, he wants to go out. Come here, Barney. Come on. A little different, right? Okay, so let's see. How about I show you Hippie, and then we're going to call it a night, because I still got to get these dogs out. We got to go for one more spin, because they've been in and out, and I've got a lot of things to do. So hold on, let me show you Hippie. Hold on here. And I'm going to show you these really cute puppies. Wait till you see. Hold on. Hey, Hip. Hi, look at you. Are you enjoying your suite, your private suite in here? Look at that. Oh, yes, you're such a good boy. Yes, you are. He's doing very well. He's using that leg, which, you know, a lot of times with these FHO surgeries, they don't use it right away, but I'm watching him, and yes, he's still sore, but he's using that leg. Yes, he is. Okay, and then we have our shepherd babies. They all got spayed. They got spayed on Friday. All 3 little girls. It's always harder on the girls. And the names are Cheryl, she's the black and tan, and then we have Meryl is the tan one, and Daffodil over there. Look, okay, I know what you're doing, Hips. Hippie is about as cool as they come. Look at him. Hold on, Hippie, I need to put some hand sanitizer on. I was petting that other dog. Yeah, okay, Hip, hold on. I gotta do my hands. Hold on. Okay, guys, now wait till you get to see this. Now, this is called cuteness overload. Look at these fuzzy puppies. And we did not spay neuter them on Friday because, you know, they were a little bit, you know, they just came in. So I wanted to give them a little bit more time to just decompress. But they are precious, just precious. So the boy is the smooth coat. His name is Rumble. Then we have Truffle and... Look at this. Look at... Hey, Hippie, what are you doing? He can't get close enough. I know, you're a good boy. I know. Look at that. These were all found, you know, street dogs not being taken care of. I mean, how does that happen that you get these cute little babies like this that just fending for themselves? It's terrible, right? But now you guys are here. And I get to take care of you. I love them. Okay, Hipster, I'm going to be back in a minute, and I will let you out as soon as I can. He doesn't like staying in here, but he has to because of his hip. Okay, so if you have any questions, for a couple minutes, I certainly will try to answer them. But I've got a lot to do. So let's see. I'm going to turn this around. And let's see if there's any questions. Okay, let's see. Again, as I said, I try to see these questions, but they don't always come in order. Okay. How is the Milton going, Tracy? We're going to be starting here in September. We are starting now. We have our fundraiser coming up on the 22nd, and I can't believe it because I'm not ready for it. I'm a little busy, so I got to start gearing up for that. Rhonda and I are brainstorming, but I will tell you, we do need champions, and what a champion is somebody who helps us fundraise right here on social media. You post the link on your page for your family and friends to donate, and we only do this once a year, and it's fun. I mean, there are competitions within this fundraiser and certain times that we can donate and earn prize money, and yeah, so it's a once a year thing. So we go all out. So I'll be talking a little bit more about that. And most people know I don't like fundraising. I hate asking people for money. I hate it. So, but once a year I can do it, and we give it our all, and we always do really, really well. But you never know. Every year I get nervous. I get, oh my gosh, what if we don't get this, or what if we don't do that? But you know what? We do the best we can. And for anybody that can't donate, cheer us on, share our posts, and that every act of kindness, I promise you, is appreciated. So on that note, I'm going to go. I love you guys, and I'll be in touch. Bye-bye.